Hello my lovelies, welcome back to All About Jamie. After last week's dinnerware collection, I thought I'll take you guys to another gorgeous collection. And this time, we are talking clothes. Today I have Wendy Long with me again. She has this impressive, gorgeous collection of cocktail dresses and I just need to share it with all of you. Hi Wendy!
Hi, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again.
I'm glad
Look
we're both
at
in
you.
denim.
We're both in denim.
Totally unplanned.
I love this dress. I have this thing for feathers as well. I think I found a friend who has the same taste as me, except that I
Feathers
can't
and
wear
sequins.
tight dresses.
Of course you can.
I will be very, very insecure, especially about the length. But let's talk more about that later because I have some questions to ask her about length. So tell us, what made you such an aficionado of fashion pieces? Did it start when you were a young girl, or is it like a recent newfound hobby?
I think I speak for most ladies out there that, there is always a tiny part of us where we will always be attracted to feathers, sequins. I don't know, I think it's part of being girly girl. It's almost innate that we are drawn to bling, shiny things. So right from day one, I've always liked playing with Barbie dolls.
Me too.
Paper dolls, and you change your outfit. So it fascinates me. People collect different things. Some people like actual artwork. Some like cars, some like anything. But to me, I see fashion more than just a piece of garment. It's an expression of your individuality.
Right.
Your style is really like an extension of your physique.
Be proud of your body.
Exactly. Like say for example, if you're most comfortable and most confident showing only certain parts, there's no right or wrong. It's really about dressing to whatever makes you feel confident.
So I have a couple of questions that I want to ask Wendy. And the first one being, how far would you go for fashion, or how far have you gone for fashion?
Well, let's just say I've once flown all the way to New York for a dress.
Which dress is it here?
Oh yes, it's here. I brought it for the story. Should I take a look?
Yes. Tell me what's so special about this dress that you have to go all the way to New York just to get it.
So one thing to remember, guys, is it's not just about whether it's feathers or not, or the type of feathers, but where the feathers are from. So this is from South Africa, the origin of the feathers, and that wasn't allowed. Well, things we learned along the way, right? And for something as exquisite as this, I wouldn't dare to ship it to a third party because what if it gets missing and everything? It's just too much work, and I didn't want to take the risk.
Is it very expensive?
Well, I got it at a discount sale. Who doesn't like a good deal? But even then, it is still...
We want to know how much is it. Is it a 5-figure?
But before discount, probably. That's why you have to wait for the discount.
Wow.
I think anyone who likes collecting stuff, the thrill is in the hunt. It's not in the object itself anymore. It's the whole process of hunting for something, and that is the satisfaction you get when you finally found what you're looking for. Yeah, how far have I gone for fashion? I think that's what I've done.
So even if she found it at a discount, I think it was like non-discounted anymore. But sometimes we just feel that it's such an achievement when we manage to get like an important piece of clothing at a good discount, don't we? So Wendy, do you feel that it's very tiring to be consistently rushing for the show? I mean, being all decked up in your high heel shoes. Have you ever had difficulty walking to the venue? Because I have a lot of difficulty just walking to the venue and trying to look my best in my high heel shoes.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
My challenge wasn't so much the heels, was more the weather, because most of these fashion pieces are
worked way before, right?
Exactly, and you are kind of like wearing next to nothing. So like for example, this dress which I wore in 2019 for the show when they were presenting the Spring Summer 2020 show.
What was the temperature?
Oh, I
want to
think it
know.
was. I remember that day it was raining as well, so that makes it really cold.
This dress is like wearing nothing at all.
Yeah, it's
The
short
tube.
and it's tube, and you're wearing your legs and your arms and your shoulders. So I was freezing. In fact, from the moment I got out from the car, I was freezing, and
Can imagine.
And I remember the kind soul next to me. She was like, she offered her jacket to me. She's like, can I offer you my blazer? I was like, no, thank you. It's really kind of you. She's like, no, I insist because you are freezing, darling.
You look
And
very cold.
You look very cold.
Your teeth are chattering.
She was touching my hand. She's like, you're really cold. She's like that. Are you sure? Please. She was like almost begging me to wear the jacket, and I was almost begging her to not make me wear a jacket. I was like, no, it really is fine because I will cover the best part of the dress, which is the detail here, right? And
It's
I'm
an
like,
outfit. You don't cover it up with a blazer.
exactly, because then it's like, what's the point? So like, I wanted to show it the way it was meant to be worn, which is without the jacket and everything. So you suffer for your art, and I guess was I suffering? Yeah, in a way, because it was really cold. But I wouldn't want it any other way anyway. So.
So cute! I like the little peekaboo in the center of the lip. It's like as if you can show your front teeth. I noticed that there are pockets in this dress. Usually I will seal out the pockets because I can't afford the excess width on my hips, but you sure can, and it keeps your hands warm.
Exactly. So I'm like you. I normally like to seal the pockets as well. I know it sounds really strange, but certain fashion pieces sometimes look better without any handbags. Doesn't make sense, but like, don't you ever feel
I
that
know
way?
what you mean,
What
but this
bag
will
do I
look
carry?
a clutch.
A clutch maybe,
A
but
clutch.
then you be like, then you want to take photos, then your hands are not free.
You need to bring an assistant. That's what an assistant is for.
To hold your bag when you take photo.
You see, when I go to a fashion show, and usually I'll have Terrence with me, right? So I said, honey, you have to put on a jacket and make sure that there are many pockets in your jacket. Because if I'm not going to carry a bag big enough for touching up my makeup, right, I will need to put my compact powder in one of his pockets, and
hold
then
the
the
phone.
lipstick in another one.
A few moments later.
And then my blotter in another one. So yeah, you should get an assistant or a boyfriend with very big pockets. I can't help but to notice that most of her dresses are very short. To me, I would be very insecure wearing a dress that short because of how am I going to sit actually. But I see that you're sitting very well.
Well, I have the same concerns as well, and for which is true. Sometimes when something is too short, of course you might run the risk of wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah.
Accidentally. Normally when I do any alteration, I try to leave the back longer
A
than
little
the
bit
front.
longer.
Because often it's when you're going up escalators and something you're worried about the bag. That is why sometimes I also just take the lift. I don't take the stairs because I'm just afraid that even by leaving the bag a little bit longer, it's still not long enough. So I try
It's
to just.
not. You actually can see.
You can
that
see. Also,
the
what
person on
the lower
yeah,
step.
the
So
lower
sometimes
step.
what I do is I actually turn to the side. So you're
Wow.
facing the side. So then the person below you can't really look up, right? In a way.
I
So
see.
kind of like angle it a little bit. Yeah,
You
I
have
do
to
that sometimes.
angle yourself even if you are going up the steps or things
Just
we have to do
think about.
for fashion.
Oh, that is why I said when something is really, really short, often like cocktail dresses, that's when you wear at night to go to the dinner place, like restaurants. So you can hop in and out of the car.
But what I've learned from my deportment classes, because I took deportment classes since I was 15 years old, they actually taught me how to get in and out of a sports car in short dresses.
How do you do that? What's the way?
Do not never open the legs when you're getting out. So basically,
Both
when
legs,
your-
right? Yeah.
both legs are together and the dress is short, right? You have to use your stomach muscles, okay? Hold on to something, swing both legs out, then butt up.
Yeah, it's swinging,
Yes,
in and
swinging,
out.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do.
Never open the legs. Like usually when we get out of the car, of course we one leg out and then the other leg out, but it will be impossible to do that when you are wearing a very short dress.
And tight dress, yes, quite difficult. So, yeah, you have
we
to
need
swing.
to swing and make sure that our ab muscles are strong enough to,
To do
because
that,
you're
yeah.
using a lot of ab
abs
muscles.
to lift
Yeah.
and swing actually.
Yes,
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. I'm going to get Wendy to demonstrate to me how she's going to sit in a very short dress like what she has on right now.
So often I sit, when I'm going to sit on the chair, then you just very gently, like, same concept, like keep your legs together.
At a
and then you
45-degree angle, right?
Yeah, so you don't straight on, like, you know, just...
Yeah,
and then
you
sit
can't go
down,
straight on.
And you're always tilt your leg a little bit and keep it close, I feel.
Always keep your legs close. Yeah.
And then cross it. And I'll always sit at the edge of the chair. I rarely sit all the way in.
So that's another
I rarely sit all the way. So you know, if you go all the way in, you need,
can't.
I feel like you
I feel that when I'm sitting
open
all the way in, it kind of shows like
more.
there's this hole.
Yeah, so I always sit at the edge, so you can control it better. Like when you sit at the edge,
Sitting at the edge.
you know,
That's why I have a very long skirt on. I don't need to
worry.
care about how I sit. Then I
Yeah.
don't have to sit at the edge as well. Can you imagine like you forget for like a split second the 45-degree angle and you're just like face on? Has that ever happened to you before? Some malfunction like that?
Who knows? Maybe when I'm too drunk, it might have happened, or what. But I guess, well, maybe that's why you should always wear nice sneakers, right? So even if it's an accident, like, you know,
That makes good sense.
so long as you're not doing like a Sharon Stone, you know,
Make sure you always have nice underwear on because you
Even
could
if
have been in an
accidentally-
accident and you could be in the A&E and then they're taking off your clothes and there you are with your granny knickers.
But try to like minimize the number of times that it
Right.
happens. So as far as I can. But that hasn't stopped anyone from wearing really short stuff as well, right?
It has stopped me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I stopped wearing short stuff. I used to be wearing like these kind of dresses and then it just got very stressful. For me, I get abs when I don't eat. Like when I wake up, I have abs. But once I eat my lunch, okay, I start to feel a little bit puffier. And after a big dinner, I really feel like I'm going to burst out of the dress. The next morning, I will be thin again. So wearing a short dress just makes me feel like I cannot
More
breathe and
self-conscious?
I am quite self-conscious in a short
So
dress.
what's your trick back in the day to sit down with a short dress in it?
I was very thin. Many years ago, I could actually party on 6-inch heels till like 6 a.m. But those days are gone. I could wear very tight short dresses with very, very high heels. I just feel that these days I tend to want to feel more comfortable. Yeah, so there. My short dress era is gone. Oh my god, I didn't realize that this dress is also a face mask.
I'm not sure whether it's good in blocking out COVID virus, but
Yeah, I wonder if you still have to wear a mask. No one can tell anyway. But tell us a little bit of why would you purchase a dress like that?
why would you not? No, well, very good question. I believe sometimes it's as much as the dress choosing you as you choosing the dress. It's like love at first sight. I can't explain. I was in Paris for the show already. This was 2018. I remember that New York dress I was talking about, which I was going to wear to the show. So we arrived the day before the show started, and you know there was they had an event at I think it's the Montaigne Boutique, where the new pieces for the new fall winter pieces for 2018 were just in store. So they would have like a launch party. They said, why don't we go and take a look? So when I went up, lo and behold, this was just hanging there, and I was like, oh my god, I saw it on the runway when it was shown, and I remembered this dress specifically. And I was initially I thought it was mink. Then obviously I wouldn't. Well, you know, as we know, mink in a dress, like why would you even think about it, right? So I just didn't think about asking more about it. Then later when I saw it in real life, I realized it's actually gold hair, which is even more. Well, I mean, I'm not sure can I even use the word practical.
Gold?
But
Like Himalayan
antelope,
lamb?
I think they call-
Antelope.
Yeah. So I thought, oh, that's interesting because it's not going to be that hot, right? Like as compared to like fur. So I was like, that's interesting because first of all, it was a completely different material than I initially thought it was. And I just had to try it. I said, let me just give it a try. So I tried it on. I really like it, and I felt that this was more suitable for what I would want to wear to the show. But the most beautiful part about this story that I like was the guy came up to me. He said, you know, I made that dress. Like it's surreal to them to see a real person wearing it. Like, an actual person, like not someone that is just doing a feet model or you know, like modeling on the runway, like an actual person who was crazy enough to buy it, I guess, to wear it. Dresses are just dresses. It means nothing if you do not wear it and bring it to life. So they say that what's the point of having a beautifully made dress? You have to wear a dress, no matter how exquisitely made it is. It has to be worn, and you need to live in it and not just, you know, hang it. And that's what they really...
I'm really curious. How much is a dress like that? How much would one actually pay for a dress that covers your face? I mean,
Well, let's just say it's about 5 figures. Low 5 figures.
low 5 figures.
Like,
My
really
God.
low 5 figures.
Okay, great. So guys, we come to the end of the video. I hope that you have enjoyed the little fashion show that Wendy put on for us. I'll see you all next week. Bye. But they're very tiny because my friend is very tiny. So they look like a little bit like a dollhouse clothes. I could never fit into her clothes.